Adun and I are twinning today. We're wearing black and white. Look at the fit. Get into the fit. Okay, and today we'll be having our first Q&A. Honestly, this wasn't planned. 30 minutes ago, I just decided, you know what, let's do our first Q&A on YouTube. We have done our first Q&A on Instagram and there were some questions, but of course it was just text, it wasn't video. So myself and my almost 11-month-old will be having our first Q&A on YouTube. Before that, I just want to talk a little bit about what it's been like being a mom. Obviously, this is my first time as a mom and I don't have a lot of experience, okay? I am constantly learning from my mom, from my sister. I'm learning from you guys. I have so many DMs with people just giving me suggestions and I really appreciate you guys. I'm also learning in the comment section, and of course Google is my best friend. I am checking Google to see what other moms are doing, and I'm also watching videos. So for every single person that has left a helpful comment in the comment section and also in our DMs, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. So quickly, let me talk about what it feels like being a first-time mom. So the first thing I've learned quickly is time management. You have to learn to manage your time. You know what? I'm just going to personalize this because I'm just sharing my experience, okay? And we'll probably have similar experiences anyways. And we would also love to hear your experience in the comment section, and if there's anything that I'm missing as well, please put it down in the comment section. Okay, the first thing is time management. If I do not manage my time, then I'm not going to get anything else done. First, by the time you bathe your baby, by the time you feed your baby, and you guys have seen some of our videos, sometimes she can spend 1 hour eating, and before you know it, it's already afternoon and you're wondering, what have I done this morning? Okay, and then you have to feed her in the afternoon. You'd have to, she has to nap, and the little time you have, you're either doing one cleanup or I'm editing. So as a full-time wife, full-time mom, full-time content creator, time management is so important. Secondly, I am not too hard on myself. Of course, I try to keep my home as clean as possible. I love having a clean home, and I do keep my home clean as much as possible, but it is not every time that I can do a night clean. So sometimes the cleaning has to be done in the morning, okay? Because by the time I go to bed at night, I'm exhausted from doing things. So I'm exhausted and I'm unable to do the night clean, okay? I know that there are some people that cannot sleep if their homes are not clean, but what I have quickly learned as a first-time mom is that I am going to sleep, okay? I'm going to sleep because I've had a pretty long day, and in the morning I do the clean. With Mama Adun, what you see is what you get. So I don't try to portray any perfect lifestyle. The way my house is in the video is the same way my house looks like in real life. Sometimes it is very clean and sometimes, you know what I mean. Something else that I've learned since becoming a mama to this precious baby is thanking myself. And if you're a mom out there, I want you to thank yourself because you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing a fantastic job as whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're not even doing any paid work or doing anything else, you're doing a fantastic job because as a mom, you are the manager, you're the cook, you're the clean. You do everything. You have 10 roles in one, and it is crazy. It gets crazy. So what I do every single day is to thank myself. Reminds me of that Snoop Dogg's clip, I think it's from Snoop Dogg, that said, as for me, I want to thank myself. Of course, I thank myself every single day because I am such a super mom. If you see me glancing, it's because I have a note here that I wrote something on so that I just don't forget what I want to say. Something else that I don't do is compare. I do not compare with other moms because I don't know their situation, okay? I do not know if they have extra help or if it's just them. I don't know. And honestly, I don't really care to compare myself with others simply because I believe in what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is just enough. And of course, every day I'm always learning to improve, learning and unlearning, because that is life. There is no point in comparing because comparing will not change anything. Moving on to the final point. This is not an exhaustive list of the things that I've learned since becoming a mom, but I just want to share. This is a quick video, so I'm just sharing something real quick, okay? Final point is you will worry a lot. Yes, when Adun was learning to walk, I was worried like she would fall down many times. She still falls down right now, and I'm always worrying like, what if she eats her head? What if she does? it is part of life. You're gonna worry, and I don't know if it gets better. I've heard from other moms and they say it doesn't get better, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. This is such a beautiful journey that I'm embracing, and I'm happy, and I want to hear your experience as well. Share with us in the comments. Now I have written down just 5 questions from the Q&A that we did on Instagram. I am also going to put up on our community tab a Q&A, maybe poll or quiz or whatever, just to see if people have additional questions for me, and then we can record our second Q&A. I want Adun to participate in this video because she's always participating in all our videos. Say hi, Adun. Say hi. All right. Oops. Moving on. The first question is, were you nervous as a first time mom? Of course, I was nervous. I was excited as well, very, very much excited. I was very excited to meet my baby, and of course, Google was my friend. I was asking my mom a lot of questions, and I was asking Google a lot of questions, asking my sister a lot of questions. So yes, I was nervous, but not exactly. I was more so excited about the journey that I was going to be on. Blah, blah, blah. What would you tell first-time moms? What would I tell first-time moms? That first off, it's okay to be nervous. But I think what I would tell first time mom is to accept help if they can get help. Sometimes we're so hard on ourselves, like you feel like nobody can do the work like you would do the work, and because of that you don't want to accept help. So as a first time mom, I would say if you can find help, then you should accept it. Obviously there's so many things going on in our world right now that is scary. So I would say be very careful the kind of help that you also accept. Make sure that it's safe. But yeah, if you find good help, then accept it. What else will I tell first time moms? To educate yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. So be sure to educate yourself and to prepare yourself. It really helps when you go into something with knowledge. You do better, I think. Well, that is what applies to me. When I know what I'm going into, then I'll do better. I am more prepared physically and upstairs mentally. How did I pick Adun's name? Well, my husband and my mom picked out Adun's name. Personally for me, I just wanted a 2-syllable name, Adun. And Adun means sweetness. I wanted something that rolled off the tongue really easy. I also know that people shorten your name so often, and I wanted to name my daughter something that would not need any shortening, You just call her name straight up, is Adun. But trust humans. We have found a way to shorten the name. I have even found a way to shorten the name from Adun. Sometimes I call her Dundun. So of course, as she grows up, our family, our friends, people that are close to her can't call her Dundu. This is not an invitation for you to call her Dundu. Her name is Adun, okay? But yeah, I wanted something that rolled off the tongue easy, and I just loved the name Adun. It's so sweet. Yes. Does Adun cry? I can't believe she slept off. You know what? I'll take her upstairs in a minute because I want her to get really comfortable. I didn't even know she fell asleep. Anyways, does Adun cry? Of course she cries. She's a baby. I'll be so worried if I give birth to a baby that doesn't cry at all. But she doesn't cry unnecessarily. She doesn't cry unnecessarily at all. Okay? She cries for a reason whenever she does cry. How old is she? She's almost 11 months old. And where do you live? We live in the UK, but we can't wait to explore the world. Thank you guys so much for coming to our Q&A. We love you. From Adun and I. Bye. Bye.